It's a common complaint, someone suffering from back pain. But when it starts to spread and stops you from doing the things you love, how do you fix it?
WSBT 22's Anne Lurie sat down with one patient who was in the spot for this month's Eye on Health. She's joining us live in studio, and experts tell you this pain can be debilitating.
And that was the case for this patient. The good news, though, she says there is help, and you can even get it here locally. Amy Nussbaum lives a life not unlike many others. She has a job, a family, and she maintains an active lifestyle.
Lots of sports. I golfed, played basketball, attempted to play volleyball here and there. Love to walk with the family. But there came a day when the list of things she needed to do and wanted to do had to be put on hold. It began a few years back when she started to feel some pain. Nussbaum says her back would spasm and she wasn't able to move. She says it seemed random, but something as simple as bending over to put a leash on the dog was enough to trigger it. I never really knew when it was going to happen. It wasn't this big moment where I had this injury. And then it got progressively worse. For months, she was in so much pain she could no longer go to her son's athletic events. She couldn't drive, and at times, she couldn't even walk. This time last year, it was actually my 40th birthday. I was unable to really move at all. The pain was so bad, and I knew I needed to do something a little more aggressively, just in terms of taking care of myself and taking care of my family. That's when a friend told her about Dr. Neal Patel at Beacon, confident he could give her some help.
And so this is an MRI of your low back.
She scheduled her first appointment, and she says from that day forward, she knew things were going to be different. Dr. Patel says when he met Nussbaum, she had severe pain that had been shooting down her right leg, and it appeared she had a herniated disc.
And over time and wear and tear, it can herniate out, meaning it can bulge out through a weak spot, and that disc will start to push on a nerve. And when it pushes on the nerve, it irritates the nerve, and then the nerve gets inflamed and can cause pain.
Dr. Patel says Nussbaum had sciatic, inflamed nerves from a herniated disc in her back, something he says he treats patients of all ages for often, and that luckily there are options to help. Those options depend on the patient's goals, as he often starts with physical therapy, medications, or steroid injections to give the patient relief and let the body heal itself.
And we don't want patients to live with pain. It takes a physical toll, but also an emotional and mental toll. And we want patients to move forward with their lives.
They also discussed another minimally invasive option, an outpatient procedure to shave down the disc herniation, which he says only takes about an hour and gets a patient back to their normal lifestyle within weeks or even days. He says it's a simple surgery that can make a world of a difference, and for Nussbaum, it did.
And I just, for the first time, felt really comfortable because what I was going through was explained to me in a way that made sense, and it wasn't as scary anymore.
She's back to everything she did before, but this time pain-free, letting her spend time doing what she loves most.
Just little things, driving to the store, walking around, and you know, being able to sit and see my boys play sports again was, it just made me feel like I did the right thing. The pain that I felt and then the relief afterwards, within a few weeks, I was really back to myself.
Dr. Patel says this is an issue anyone from a young adult to an older adult can face. And if you have any pain or concerns, it's best to get it checked out. John?